Hi there everyone, welcome to another Minecraft tutorial here on the channel, and within this video we're going to be looking at something pretty cool with crafters in Minecraft. So this is a fairly newish block that was added in Minecraft 1.21, and I'm going to be showing you something pretty cool with commands here. So I've got two command blocks here, and what they actually end up doing is they end up giving the player a special kind of crafter. Okay, so as you can see, here is a crafter, but this particular crafter actually already has a recipe set inside. So that is the point of this tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you how to give a particular player, or to spawn an item entity or give an item, which is a crafter, with a crafter recipe already set. So I like to call this the set crafter recipe command, and it's actually fairly involved. It's not the most simple command in the world, but I'm going to go through it in this video and you should be able to understand it by the end. So what we're actually doing here is we're actually using two different data components in Minecraft. So we're actually assigning components of data to a crafter in order for it to actually have this particular configuration inside. So we're using a container data component to set what these slots are in terms of the items in the recipe. And we are also using a block entity data component to set these disabled slots right here. So I'm going to be teaching you how to set the recipe using the slots, and I'm also going to be teaching you how to disable the slots as well inside of the crafter. Now, before we actually get into the command right here, there's a very important thing I need to show you. So within the crafter right here, we obviously have a 3x3 grid, so that's 9 slots in total. But in terms of the actual slots, each slot actually has its own number, which is actually referenced inside of the game. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes from 0 to 8 within this particular grid. So bear that in mind when you're actually using the slots, or you're actually specifying the slots for the recipe and the disabled slots. So I'm now going to show you the command in a text editor so you can see it in more detail. Alright everyone, we're now inside the text editor right here, and these are the two commands I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to be focusing on this first command right here because the second is very, very similar. It just does something very similar in fashion to the first command. So these commands will be in the description of the video, and you will have to use a command block to run these because they'll be too long to actually type out. In most cases anyway, it'll be too long to type out in your chat or text window in the game. But this particular first command here is giving the crafter with the set recipe inside. And this second one actually summons an item entity that the player can pick up. So we've got /give at p, which is the nearest player. We're doing Minecraft:/crafter as the actual item we want to do. And the first data component we're doing is we're doing block entity data. So we're using these square brackets here because we are actually assigning components to this crafter. So Minecraft:/block entity data, and this is the data we're trying to set. So for some reason, you have to specify the ID again. So you have to say ID Minecraft:/crafter like this. And then here we have disabled slots. So this is a list of the slot numbers you want to actually disable inside of the crafter. So this is how you need to do it, like this. So you need to use square brackets and then a capital I, semicolon, and then a comma separated list of all of the numbers you want to disable. So as you can see, I'm doing 3, 5, 6, and 8, which actually disables the slots on the side, like you saw for the actual pickaxe recipe. So that is how we do disabled slots right there. Pretty straightforward. And then the next one right here is we're doing a container data component right here. And this is again a list of data. So we actually have 5 entries inside of here because we need 5 items to actually do a pickaxe recipe. So we have the first one right here, and then we have the second, and we have the third, fourth, and fifth, as you can see right there. So for each entry, you need to do the following. So you need to have it so that you set an item. So this item needs an ID. So in this case, I'm doing Minecraft : diamond, and then it also will need a count of 1 so that you can at least have a valid crafting recipe. Now, obviously you can set this to be higher, but if you're just setting the recipe, then you just need 1 item in total just to get the recipe to show inside of the crafter. Now, once you have set the item, you then have to set the slot. So because I'm doing slot 0 right here, that's the top left slot in the crafter. So that's what you need to do. You need to set the item data and the slot for each one you want to do. So as you can see here, I'm doing 3 diamonds for slot 0, 1, and 2, and 2 sticks for slot 4 and 7. So that is literally it. The container data and the block entity data is what you need for the crafter. Now, I'm not going to go through this second command because, as I said, it's very, very similar. It uses all of the same data from the first command, but it's slightly different because we're using a item entity command. So as you can see here, we're still doing the crafter. We're actually still doing components. We're still doing block entity data, and we're still doing the container data as well. So both of the commands will be in the description, and hopefully this will help you out with this particular thing, because I don't think many people will focus on this. So I wanted to do a tutorial on it. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this video right here. If you did enjoy this video and you learned something new, then a like, subscribe on the video would be very much appreciated, and make sure that you hit notification bell so you stay notified of any future videos here on the channel. And if you want to follow my socials, they're on screen and in the description. And if you want to see any other tutorials on the channel, let me know. I recently have got back to videos because I was actually ill for a time, and I hope to do some more videos in the upcoming weeks. So let me know if there's any other tutorials you want to see. It can be redstone, general tutorials, command blocks, that sort of thing. But I hope you have a nice day, everyone. It's good to be back with videos, and I'll see you in the next video.